Welcome back to Weird Stuff in a Can. Today's Weird Stuff in a Can is Tunaaahhh. So yeah, what this is a vegan substitute for canned tuna. Now, pronunciation problem here straight away, and I'm not talking about tuna versus tuna, I'm talking about whether this is called Tunaaahhh or Tunaaahhh. I guess we'll find out when we open it. Ingredients: soybean protein, wheat, onion, safflower oil, sea salt, millet extract and paprika. And that's it. So yeah, this is supposedly something that substitutes tuna in sandwiches and salads. Well, I am fascinated. Full instructions on how to use the pull tab can here, which I really appreciate. So this product's made in Taiwan. I bought this in my local co-op store in the health and special diet section months and months ago. I can't remember how much I paid for it. Let's have a look inside. Okay, well, there's chunks of onion there. That's interesting. Well, it kind of doesn't look like tuna in really any respect. It's, oh, I suppose maybe, I don't know. So there we go. It's got a kind of flaky texture. Let's have a sniff. Yeah, so it kind of smells like canned luncheon meat or something like that. Doesn't really, it's actually, no, do you know what that smells like? That smells like pet food. That smells like dog or cat food. Yeah, that's what I'm smelling. Interesting. Well, I guess we've got to try a little bit. I will try some without all of that onion stuff to start with. It's also, it's sitting in quite a lot of oil there, but then that would be normal for tuna, I suppose. Well, let's try a little bit on its own. Texture-wise, it's much more soft and moist than tuna would be. Taste-wise, there's really not much taste to it. It's got a salty, slightly umami type of flavour. And yeah, faint taste of pet food. Let's try a bigger bit. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that dried tofu stuff that you get in Asian supermarkets, the kind of tofu jerky type of thing. And I guess that's kind of what this is soya protein that's been spun out into little strands. So, well, I think we need to try to do this justice. So, I'm going to try and make a sandwich today. So we've got, let's put some of our tuna in a bowl. It's not all that easy to get out of the can because it's just one kind of block. And I don't want to get too much of that oil. Okay, well, let's just try, yeah, it kind of mashes down. I suppose we might be all right with this. Let's see if we can dress it up to be something like tuna. I'm just going to go and grab a second fork so I can kind of shred this a bit. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, that's broken up a little bit better now. So, now I don't know what you like in a tuna sandwich. Some people have more onion with their tuna. Some people have sweet corn or red pepper or green pepper or something like that. I'm going to try and keep it simple today. I've got some mayo, vegan mayo. So I'll have a blob of this Hellmann's vegan mayo. That seems about right. Just going to have a little taste of that. That's pretty good. I'll keep that there in case we need any more. I've got some snip chives. I've got a pinch of salt and pepper. Well, kind of starts to look a bit more like a tuna sandwich filling. I think we might need a little bit more mayo. And then just to keep everything completely vegan, Not that I need to, but we might as well. I've got some wholemeal bread here, spread with vegetable, I think sunflower spread. I've got some thinly sliced cucumber. Okay. So have we succeeded in making something that resembles a tuna sandwich? Well, kind of, I suppose. It does look, kind of looks the part, but I think most of that's coming from the mayonnaise. Only one thing to do now is give it a taste. Not sure. Well, there's certainly nothing horrible about that. It's kind of bland. It's lacking a little bit in flavour. There is something of a hint of the sea to it, which is interesting because I didn't really see anything in the ingredients that would suggest that. So it doesn't taste much like tuna, but I suppose if we're completely frank and honest about that, perhaps that's a mercy, because some products that try to taste like fish and aren't fish end up tasting like low tide. Well, I finished the first sandwich there, so it can't be that bad. It's alright as a sandwich filling, it certainly works okay. I think it does need something else in there to give it a little bit more of the taste of the sea. I mean, maybe a bit of vinegar might pick it up or something like that, or maybe if I'd used pickles instead of cucumber, might have actually given it that little twang. But it's okay, it's certainly not offensive. So there we go, weird stuff in a can, vegan tuna. And I would say probably that's like tuna. It's alright, completely inoffensive, but a bit weird. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon.